So I'm making my way through the news, past all the COVID stories. There's a million of them today. By the way, I hope all of you who fell for the line that this would only last 2 weeks now admit you were a little naive. This thing's going to go on for a long time, if not forever, if you listen to a story by Jimmy Dore. Anyways, I couldn't be helped but be struck by the contrasting images of two stories I saw. There's this woman who was publicly flogged in Indonesia, in Banda Aceh, the spot where they had that horrible water backlash. And this woman was having an extramarital affair. I never cease to be amazed why the woman always has to pay the price. I can't help but think, whether it's right or wrong, of the James Brown song, "It's a Man's World." It just seems so unfair if you go through all the stories, from the abortion law in Texas to every other story. The woman always receives the brunt of the pain, and the man seems to walk away unscathed. At least that's the way I see it. So I want you to contrast this story in Indonesia with a story of a woman in, I'll just see if I can find it here, a woman in California who, believe it or not, her name is Kazumi Squirts. I kid you not. And she has had sex with 500 men and hopes to find 500 more by the time, I believe, she turns 24. And I'll put links into both these stories. I just find it, I can't seem to find it quickly here. I just find the, what is the right word? I can't, the polar opposite of our cultural mores in both these countries. It's not one world, people. It's many different worlds, and there's many different mores in both these worlds. And it seems to me that the woman seems to always bear the brunt of the pain. I'll never forget when I met a woman from New Zealand up in Whistler, and she told me that they were the first to get a woman leader. I started to look into this issue, and I just thought this world would be a much better place if every country had a woman leader. There would be more care, there would be more thought into women's issues, and it would just be much better overall. You might even say we'd have less wars, but that would be a subjective opinion. It just seems to me that every country would be better off if we had women leaders in all these countries. But that's just my opinion. You're free to disagree. I've thought about this issue for many years, and I think it makes sense. I certainly would like to see it. Germany did well. Iceland did well. I could go on and on with different countries who had leaders, women leaders, and they did really well. But it's just a thought. But it's something I think we should explore more deeply. In the end, I think it would be a really good idea.